Hey, it's Cindy, Too Fit to Quit here. And I just wanted to go over like a little recap of my first week on the Ultimate Reset. So today is actually day 8, and I just finished my first week. And let's see, I'm down 4 pounds exactly, which is totally crazy, but that's what it is. Let's see what else has changed. I have my wedding ring flew off of my hand the other day. It was totally crazy. My wedding ring has always been tight on my hand, and I was actually able to put it on my middle finger, which I've never been able to do since I've been married. My belt yesterday was a little crazy. Let's see, today is Monday, and on Saturday it was my daughter's second birthday party, and I wore the same belt. And I buttoned it, whatever, hooked it on the second notch. And then I woke up to go with a friend on the next day, yesterday on Sunday, and it like buckled to the fourth notch, which was crazy. But I did feel it. I could definitely feel like something was changing, especially in like my middle area all of a sudden. So, who knows what's going to happen with the next few days, because I think that my body is taking a little bit of time to respond to it. So let's see. So those are kind of the results that I've seen so far. Let's think non-type physical aesthetic things. So I'm going to tell you some of the things I struggled with, but that I'm now seeing change. So I do like caffeine. I get up at 5 a.m. every morning, and I get my workout in at home in our garage gym before my whole family wakes up, because I have 3 kids, and I own an accounting business, and I am a Beachbody coach, and I just have a lot of craziness in my life. So that's pretty much the only time I'm guaranteed to do it. So I get up and I take my energy and endurance, which does have caffeine in it, like about the same as a cup of coffee, I think. And I work out, and then I usually have another cup of coffee. So, I thought, this is going to be easy. I don't need to wean myself off of caffeine. That was probably a mistake. So I recommend that if you are like me and you like your morning cup of coffee, or 2 or 3, if you do the Ultimate Reset, that you actually take the time, maybe a week before, and try to wean yourself off of coffee, or at least wean yourself down, because I didn't do that. I thought, I'm tough, I can handle it. Well, I'll tell you, Monday morning when I started it last week, I was feeling ill. I was like I had the flu almost. It was awful. Not only was I dragging, and that kind of continued for the next couple days. I felt like I was like, I even told my husband, I go, how do people that don't drink caffeine even get up in the morning? Like, how do they even function? But about like Wednesday, it got a little bit better, and then Thursday, it was like no problem. It was like I woke up, and all week long I've been waking up without an alarm. So because I've been able to sleep in a little bit, because I'm not exercising in the morning, I've just kind of been going with it and letting my body wake up. And it's really weird. I've noticed in the past week, all of a sudden my body is waking up earlier, like naturally. I've also been sleeping better than I've slept ever, I think. No waking up in the middle of the night, just constant. Like, I'm tired at the end of the day, like a normal tired, not like, oh my God, I'm so tired, but like a normal tired, and I go to sleep within, less than a half an hour of laying down, and then I'm out, and I'm out until pretty much when the sun comes up. It seems like I am getting up, and I'm like wide awake. Like this morning, I was just like wide awake when I woke up, and it was, like 5:40 in the morning, and I was just ready to go. And so that's pretty awesome. Like, that's actually made me realize that I'm not going to be going back to drinking my daily coffee. I'll probably drink green tea now and then. Like, I do like tea and stuff like that, but I probably won't go back to drinking the cup of coffee in the morning, because now I've realized that I don't need it. So that's pretty awesome. And let's see, Another thing, the food. The food has been unbelievably amazing. Like, I have not had one thing that I didn't, well, wait, hold on. There was one thing that I didn't really particularly care for, but it wasn't the food, it was actually the way it was prepared. So, but like all the recipes that I've actually tried have been awesome. Oh my gosh, the zucchini cashew soup, unbelievable. And I had to have it the next day, and I was in like a big hurry, so I had to have it cold. So like the night before I had it hot, and then the next day I had to have it cold. Just as good cold. It was awesome. So that's like something that will be, well, pretty much like the majority of the recipes will be incorporating into our living and future life, you know, with nutrition. So I'm going to totally laminate and bind the book because it's falling apart because I'm like flipping back and forth. So yeah, so all the food's been awesome. The only thing I didn't like was the baked tempeh for breakfast, and I think it was because it was baked. When you look in the picture, I don't know, it looks kind of like they probably sauteed it in some olive oil. So we'll see though. And so that's like it, but everything else has been like amazing. So they've done like an amazing job at like putting foods together, and like new foods that are things that like I'm pretty experimental, but like that I haven't had in a long time. So, or like combinations that you wouldn't think of, that you go, really, that doesn't really sound good to me. Then, you know, at dinner, like all these people are eating meat around me and all this other food, and I'm seeing constant pictures of all kinds of crazy, awesome paleo foods and crazy stuff, and with bacon. and that's really the only thing I've craved is like bacon and like a steak. So, but that's kind of subsided too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But, excuse me. I'm going into the full detox phase this week. So, I've started taking a new supplement, which is the detox supplement 3 times a day. And all of our food is now 100% vegan for the next week. So, well, actually for the next 2 weeks, but the third week we actually remove grains from, and so it's just fruits and vegetables the third week. So overall, I'm doing really good. I haven't cheated once. I'm totally so proud of myself, because I swear to God, if anyone were to cheat, it would have been me. I would have been like, give me a bacon cheeseburger. I survived my daughter's birthday party. I made 24 cupcakes and did not eat frosting. I didn't eat anything. So I figured, you know, I want to follow it exactly the way it's written. I figure they put all this money into this program, and I've seen so many people get such amazing results from it, that I want to be able to follow it to a T, so I can be like, hey, look, if you follow it exactly the way it's written, this is what can happen. So I've been so good, and I'm just here, pat myself on the back here. So yeah, so I'm proud of myself, and I give kudos to anyone who does it. And even if they do cheat, because it is no joke. It's hard. It has definitely been hard, especially when you have people around you that aren't doing it, and they're eating other foods, or they're eating foods that you really like. And, you know, that's been a little bit of difficult, like, you know, tension, I guess, a little bit. But other than that, like, it's been awesome. It's been a really, really good experience, and I have an amazing supportive online challenge group with a bunch of people that are doing it with me, and so it's so nice to have that extra support. But okay, so I am excited for week 2, and there's lots of good foods here, lots of foods I haven't tried before, like a lot of different greens and stuff. And so here we go, week 2. Wish me luck. Yay!